Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the hills of Tuscany, Timelapse, and this is episode 67. All right, today, as you can see, we started out in a different spot. We're sitting in our office because we want to, get this solid fertilizer produced so we can sell it. Um, but today's episode, our main thing is to finish up the sawmill area. We want to kind of finish up the landscaping around it. Um, we're going to bring more wood over there. And I remember it wasn't spawning the pallets. And I put it for storing, but it wasn't spawning them. And then I noticed that there was another little tab that said spawning. Is that something new? I don't remember seeing that on the productions before. Spawning. Storing was, they came out, but I happened to notice it. I put it on spawning, and they spawned. So maybe that was my issue with the flavored milk factory. It wasn't, so it might say spawning too. But just before we put water in the greenhouses, I think we gave the cows some water, and then we filled up milk to bring milk over to the flavored milk factory because we needed that. Right now we just want to come over here and we're going to start the landscaping. I kind of wasn't sure, really how to put this. I didn't want it all, asphalt up here, so I've decided to go with gravel. I do a little bit of asphalt, going from the road, up toward here, and then gravel for everywhere else. And then, of course, we need fences. So we put up some fence, put up some trees. And I think it's all right. Like I said, it's not a real big area. We're not going to be using this, all that much. I just wanted to get a few pallets out. We're going to sell some of the pallets. And then we're going to, once we get the barrel factory up, we'll bring some pallets of the long planks over there. But after we do that, one or two times, then we're just going to put it on distributing. This way we won't have to worry about it. So yeah. So right now, again, we're just doing the landscaping. I'm gonna have one big area where we kind of just drive around this whole place, and then I'm gonna put up a bunch of grass. Oh, and speaking of grass, that is something. Maybe next episode we're gonna have to cut some more grass. I'm running out of silage, to make TMR for the cows, so definitely need that. Yeah, because we're down to 3. I've been putting bales of silage in the TMR maker, kind of off camera. And like I said, we're down to 3, so definitely need more. So yeah, one of these episodes, it's gonna have to be grass cutting, but it's not gonna be a contract. At least I don't think so. I think we're gonna have enough grass for our own. But I think I'm 2 months away from the grass being ready to be cut. Now this grass that I put down right now, we'll be able to cut that grass and bale that up. But this little area really shouldn't take very long to do at all. What am I doing? Oh, here. Yeah, now we're gonna put down the grass. There's 2 different types of grass. I went with the second one. I think it looks pretty good. It's nice and green. Didn't have any weeds in it or anything like that, so that's always a plus. And this is just like always. I always get my my good area where I can get straight lines, and then I make it bigger so we can just fill it in. let's see. But you know, so far this series is going pretty good. We're getting closer. I still need a lot of money. Not really sure, you know, how I'm going to get all that money quickly. Right now, our big money maker is actually the solid fertilizer, which when I was, you know, doing this series, I really didn't think it was going to be that. I kind of just put that down just for the hell of it, you know, for a little extra income. I really didn't expect it to, you know, be our main production right now. But that's what I think it's going to end up to be, because that production chain works pretty fast. So yeah, I don't think we sell any today. But yeah, next episode we're definitely going to be selling some. I was trying to get that fence. It looks level, you know, even with, you know, both sides this angle, but the other angle it did not. Huh. So we're just putting down some popular trees. It kind of, you know, they're kind of all over this map. I guess that's a popular tree in Tuscany. That's why I've been using them. Here I'm just getting it, you know, so I can, you know, make my angles for the entryway. That's how I do them, to make sure I get that little 45 that, you know, looks right. Sometimes I go 1, sometimes I go 2, but this time I only went, you know, 1 out. Let's see what else. We're also going to load up all those trees that I have cut down. I cut them down off camera again. Again, I don't like to cut down the trees on camera. For a couple of different reasons. One, it is kind of a boring thing to watch, especially using a chainsaw. That, and then, you know, with the time lapse, with speeding it up, real easy to make you dizzy. So those are the couple reasons why I like to do it off camera. It's just not, I don't always have the time to do it off camera, and sometimes I do it on camera, just so you know that I am actually doing it, and I'm not trying to, you know, cheat anything in. So yep, so we're going to, I believe this takes 2 loads. Well, no, I might get everything all on 1 load. I have a couple issues loading up the logs. Near the end, I think there was 2 different logs that kept falling off, and I had to constantly try to pick them up and put them back on. But yeah, yeah, I can't think of really anything else. We do load up the eggs. We get that loaded up today, and then next episode we're gonna load up whatever, you know, produce that we have, well, except for the strawberries, and get all that stuff sold. Because I want to at least get the grape vineyards, you know, put down. Again, I know I can't grow them yet. I can't harvest them. We still need, you know, all that money. But I would kind of like to get that down. It's either going to be that or try to get $250,000 up, so I can put in the iron ore mine. Well, actually, it's going to be more than 200. It's 250 for the building, and then I have to buy a piece of land to put it. I kind of I found a little spot. I'll have to do some landscaping to the terrain, you know, to flatten it out. But I kind of found a spot that's not too far away, but it's also out of the area. You know, far enough away, really not going to see it. So that would be good. That actually might be a good way to go, because I can at least sell that iron ore to make, you know, money, you know, quicker. Yeah, that's probably, as I'm saying it out loud, that's probably the better route to go, because I can just sell the iron ore until I have enough money to buy the barrel and the barrel factory. Oh, and then I also need the iron. Yeah, I'm gonna also need the iron factory. To take the ore to make it into iron, because that's what I need for the barrels. As you can see there, I flipped the truck. Luckily, it was able to turn it back over, because I don't use the super strength, so I would have had to grab the forklift and try to flip it back over. But alright. Can't really think of anything else. Well, we only have 3 minutes left. Oh yeah, this is where I was like, how come it's not spawning? And then I put on spawning and it spawned. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't remember seeing that on production buildings before. So, I don't know. What am I doing here? Oh, I was trying to, lower the rails so I can load up the eggs. All those strawberries we're going to take to the flavored milk, and the other produce will load up next episode, because it should be full then. So the eggs alone, I believe, is going to bring in about 70,000, and then I know by next episode I'm going to have a full trailer of solid fertilizer to sell, so that should be about another 70,000. So that's 140 right there. So yeah, we're going to be pretty close of being able to afford the iron mine. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way. Between the selling iron and selling the fertilizer, I think that would be our fastest way to make money. Yeah, I think that will work. Oh shoot, we're under a minute. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we are getting things done. And next episode, we're going to see about getting the iron mine. I think that's the way to go. And cut some grass and bale it up so we get some silage. But all right, again, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.